today we are discussing that how can we save our CSV data in Postgres using Pentaho data integration. The prerequisites of this task is Postgres database must be installed in your system, and Pentaho data integration must also be installed in your local system. So we'll start. For example, we have a CSV file. You can say there are 10 records, and the header is explaining that there is ID, first name, last name, and sales. So there will be 4 attributes of this data set, and there are 10 records which are CSV records, comma separated values. So we have to import, or we have to save these 10 records in Postgres using Pentaho data integration software. So let's start. First of all, we will open Pentaho data integration software, and from the file we will create a new transformation. Then transformation has been created with the name transformation2. Here we will be using data grid component. From here we can search for the components. Here we will use data grid. Data grid will contain the location, the physical location or local location of the file in the computer. In the meta tab we will specify the file name which will be a string value. We will give a string, and in the data tab we will give the path of that CSV file which will be located in my local system. Here is the path. Folder, yeah, this is, and customer sales.csv. Here is, we'll paste this / customer sales .csv. Okay, you have to save this transformation anywhere. I will save this customer sales demo. Save. So when I will run this transformation, what will be I get? I will get file name which I have saved, new folder customer sales.csv. Okay, then there is a component CSV input which read the input of CSV file. We just link this data grid with CSV file input. CSV file input will take the input from data grid. Data grid have the information of the path. CSV file input will take the file name which we have saved in the data grid, delimiter which was comma, and other information. Then we will specify our CSV attributes: ID, first name, last name, sales. We will write ID, first name, last name, and sales. The type of all these attributes will be set string, and after some time we will change this type, but initially we will save these attributes with the type string. Then we will press OK. Then we will again run this transformation, and we will check that what will be the input of this component. So here you can see that we have input data 1 Harry John and 10 Ricky Hog 88. Now here is a requirement in the Postgres database that we need full name in the database. We don't need first name and last name separately. The requirement of the database is that we need full name to be saved in this database. So we have to, you can say, concatenate these two variables, first name and last name, these two variables, first name and last name, and we will save it in the full name variable. So we will do this using a JavaScript value component. We will drag here, and we just link this component with the previous one. Yeah, we get ID, first name, last name and sales from the previous step. Now we will just concatenate these two variables. First name variable will be full name will be equal to first name. Yes. I am leaving a space between these two variables, first name and last name. Yes. Variable full name will be equal to first name, concatenate space and last name. I will get variables, and now field name full name, which type of string is get it. We have get this variable in the JavaScript. So we will press OK. Now we will again run this transformation and we will check that what will be the value of full name. We will preview the step, launch. Now we have full name Harry John, Ben Stokes, Stuart Henry, Ian Watson and so on, Ricky Hogg, you can see. So now we have done. So now we will just you can see that we have a requirement that we have selected all string values from the first step, that we have select string for all the variables which we have get from CSV file. Now we have to change these values. So we have to change ID integer because we have to save this data in the database. So we have to change the ID string to integer for the good mapping, and full name is already text, that we don't have to change this, and sales is numeric. Now we have to change string to numeric. So we have a variable here in Pentaho which is select values. We have to link this variable with select values, previous value. We will move to meta, and here I will get all the variables from the previous step. ID, we have to change ID, and we will have to change the type of ID, but must be integer. So I mentioned integer. We don't need first name, we don't need first name, we don't need last name. Sales must be changed into numeric or number, and we don't need full name. Full name need not to be changed. Here all the variables which we are changing a type of that variables. So we'll press OK. Now we will see preview, quick launch, and you will see that sales is number, okay, and ID is integer. And you can see in the previous step, if you preview this component before the change of these variables, the ID was a string and sales was also a string. But when we have changed the data type of these variables, now the ID is integer and the sale is number. So we are done. Now we have to save this data into the database. So we have a component which table input, table output, table output. We will link this component. We open this component. We have to give connection. We will create new one, which will be, you can name this connection with connection localhost. Database in Postgres. Host name is localhost. Database is, in my case, test. Username is Postgres. My password, and we will test it. Yes, connection localhost was successful. Okay, and then okay. Now we have successfully created that connection. We will browse for the target schema, which is in my case testDB. Now we will browse for target table, which in my case is customer sales. Okay. Now specified data fields. So we have to check these specified data fields, and then data field, then I will get my fields. Now my table has ID. Yes, ID will become table ID, and this ID is coming from the previous string. First name, we don't name first name, that we will delete this. Last name, we will delete last name. So our database only have ID, sales and full name, and from the previous stream we are getting ID, sales and full name. So this is the table fields ID. You can see here ID, full name and sales. ID, full name, and these values are coming from the previous step of Pentaho data integration. So we will click OK. Now we will run, save this transformation and run this transformation. So yes, green tick means this is good for us. So I just show you the result which is saved. Previously I have queried and I get no result. Now I will query and I got these results, which we have in the CSV file. 1 2 3 4 5 6 Henry John to Ricky Hogg, and you can say 1 to 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10, and Harry John 300 to Ricky Hogg 880. So these steps will lead you to save the CSV data from CSV data with the help of Pentaho data integration in the Postgres. So you can save any CSV data with the help of Pentaho in the Postgres using these steps. So thanks for watching the video. Keep watching.